Welcome to the 3 shocking facts you probably don't know about Iran.
Hi, this is Sarah. Welcome back to Hello Iran TV. In this video, I want to show you a quick clip of my friend Alessio Rastani, who traveled from UK to Iran, and here in his video he explains 3 surprising things that you probably don't know about Iran. So let's have a look.
Hey guys, Alessio speaking to you today from Persepolis in Persia, or Iran as it is now known. Take a look at this. I mean, this behind me is an amazing place. This is the throne. This is the seat of the Persian Empire, which was once, of course, occupied, held by Xerxes, held by Cyrus the Great Emperors, Darius, and of course even Alexander the Great. All right guys, so let's start with fact number 1. You might have seen the movie 300, which happens to be one of my favorite films. Now, in that film, which by the way, if you haven't seen, it's not important, it basically tells a story of a battle, an important battle between Persians and the Greeks. Now, in that movie, it shows the Persians, it portrays Persians as somehow the aggressors, the enemy, the evil empire that's gonna enslave the Greeks. That's what the movie tries to portray. And of course, the Greeks are shown as the protectors of freedom. They've come to protect their freedom against Persians. But actually, the truth is that 2,500 years ago, Cyrus the Great, the first king of Iran, the first Persian king, had abolished slavery. He had abolished slavery, and also he'd installed freedom of religion, religious tolerance. So the idea that Persians or that Xerxes were going to come and enslave the Greeks was complete nonsense. Actually, the real truth is that Greeks had slaves at that time. Truth is that if the Persians had succeeded in that battle against the Greeks, then those Greek slaves would have actually been freed. All right guys, so fact number 2. Where does the name Iran come from? Now, what does it even mean? So this might come as a little bit of a surprise, because Iran actually comes from the ancient Iranian word Aryan, or Aryan. Now, if you studied history, you probably think to yourself, wait a minute, Aryan? You mean the superior race of blue-eyed blonde people in Germany? No, not quite right. You see, the Nazis and Hitler took a lot of ideas from other cultures, like they took the symbol of purity from Buddhism, and they made it into a symbol of hate. They did the same thing with the word Aryan, which had nothing to do with the superior race of blonde, blue-eyed people. In actual fact, Iran just simply means Aryan, or in other words, the Iranians. 2,500 years ago, if you were an Iranian, you were the Aryans. And again, Aryan just means the Iranians. And of course, that eventually became known as Iran. Okay guys, so fact number 3. Now let me tell you, when I first learned this, it completely blew my mind. So who do you think is the only secular leader, the only non-Jewish person that is mentioned in the Old Testament in the Bible as the Messiah, or God's Messiah? The answer is Cyrus the Great, the first Persian king. And can you just think about that? The first king of Iran, king of Persia, is the only non-Jewish person or secular person, leader in the Old Testament that is mentioned as God's Messiah. That's mentioned in Isaiah 45:1. In Isaiah, Cyrus the Great is mentioned as God's anointed, or God's Messiah. Now that may sound surprising, but it's not surprising when you consider who Cyrus the Great was and what he did in his life. You see, one of the most amazing things that Cyrus the Great did was that he freed the Jews, he freed the Jewish people from slavery. He liberated them from captivity. And of course, he paid to rebuild the temple in Jerusalem. So there's always been this kind of respect from the Jewish people towards Cyrus. In fact, Cyrus the Great was considered as a savior. Look at this. I mean, this is just an amazing view. I mean, can you imagine 2,500 years ago, Xerxes, the great Persian emperor, Darius, Cyrus, this was their seat. And this is where Alexander the Great conquered Persia, and of course famously set fire to it. So the guy behind me is talking about how Persia had abolished slavery 2,500 years before Abraham Lincoln.
Okay guys, if you find this video entertaining, please give it a like and subscribe for my next videos. Also, I would like to have your comments below this video. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it.